time for some Goryo's Vengeance in Modern. Again, like, Modern's just so turbo degenerate right now. And here's the deck list. Like, I feel like it's just better to be doing something like this. Something very assertive. Like, vomiting, like, these big creatures, like, Coma, World Eater, Ulamog the Defiler in the yard. Getting them back with Goryo's Vengeance to give them haste. Dealing 8, leaving 12 power worth of 3/3s, you know, 12 power across 4 bodies. Ulamog, like, just picking the biggest thing out of exile, giving it Annihilator X, whatever that CMC is, and then swinging in with a 10, 12, whatever, haster, making them sack, like, 4 or 5 permanents on its swing, so even if it's dealt with, you're just getting that value. We've also got a newcomer to the deck that she felt like she was almost there for Oculus, but I like her in this deck because if we Vengeance Kiara and, you know, we get that 8/8, like, yeah, she's a 3/2, you know, we go ahead, we also loot, like, or we draw 2, discard 2, so that's really good. Also, we have Emperor Bones. Just another way. Adapt to. It becomes a 4/4. We get one of these creatures back with a finality counter and haste. We exile it. Really good. Frog is frog. You know, I don't think I really need to say what frog is good. And other than that, that's kind of the deck. We have Taint and Indulgence to help us move through things. Well of the Forgotten. Well, we have to have 8 permanents in the yard, which I don't feel like it's very hard, and then be able to, all off of a 2-mana sorcery, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Target opponent discards a card, and we get the top 3, put one of them in our hand and the rest in our yard. That's pretty good for just 2 mana, folks. So, I don't know. I think that's pretty good. We've also got Force and Negation spells there to help shore up our plan. And we also, like, got Fatal Push. We just have a very solid interactive plan. Over on the side, 4 Consigned to Memory, 1 Ring sucks, and is horrible. Mystical Dispute, we gotta win those blue counter wars. The 4th Force, sometimes you need 4. Valid. Toxic Deluge, the Glistening Deluge, I think those could all be toxic. Like, I don't like that my Wrath might not work. So, you know, and then that is a lot of heavy lifting on Bitter Triumph for Fatal Push in the main. I don't know. I mean, I do get the life loss is a thing, but nah. Couple Leyline for the Mirror and other graveyard decks, and finally a Damping Sphere. Alright, so we are on the draw. I think that's a keep. We have a way to bin Kodama. We've got a Goryo's. We've got a Force Swifty, okay? I mean, that means that are very unlikely to be interacting, and if we can get this Kodama down... Alright. I'm gonna see what they play here. If they play something scary, I might push it. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna hold up for... Alright. Bolt Wave. Okay. Light Up. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we'll let them attack. I don't know why they didn't cast the, Brain. Come on, please function. I don't know why they didn't cast the Bauble to get that extra little bit of damage. I don't think it really changes the math on anything. You know? I could be wrong, like... Alright, and we'll say go. I want to see if they play into something. They're very unlikely to not have a creature, I feel like. Yeah, Swifty. And then they're going to probably at least Bolt Wave. Alright. Alright, they're gonna light up the stage. Alright, well, let's go ahead. Discard. And there we go. I don't know how they're going to beat, alright. Cephalid, that we're... Kodama. Put him to 10. Make a bunch of tramplers. Say go. Alright, so they have 3 points. DRC is fine. I'll go to 10. Because I can just bounce this right now. Alright, that's fine. They aren't giving it haste, so that's whatever. Okay. Cast. Return. And game. Okay, so that was a good one, wasn't it? I really don't know what we bring in here. Spell Pierce, I think is good. Maybe Deluge is on the maybe. Like, that doesn't do anything. I don't think Leyline does enough. We kind of had it line up there. Maybe, like, we consider a force, but the real question is, what do we cut? I didn't see a lot of 2-drops, so I kind of think we can go down all of the snares. Bring in these, and then the question is, what do we do next? Gwysant, I just do not think does anything. I guess we can weave in a snare. Like, we're gonna be very sad if we have it in hand. But, you know, like, that lined up about as perfect as it could against them, you know? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm fine keeping this. We have multiple avenues to get a creature online. Okay, yeah, and they mulligan to very not much cards. Yeah, I'll say Marsh Flats go, like... And then, like, we could just set up turn 4 Emperor of Bones. Okay, Swifty. 2? Alright. I mean, we'll be down to 17 total. But I think that's okay. Undercity. Trigger. Put on top. Noperu. And say go. We're gonna probably push whatever's the biggest threat. I mean, I do kind of hate that we're priced into tanking a big hit here. Part of me's thinking I just push DRC. Like, I just push DRC. Yeah, I'll take one more hit here just because I've got a lot. Okay, light up the stage. How's it going, Trashy Rack? I hope you're having a great one. Alright, let's see. Okay, looks like we were right to keep in one. They have a Swifty. Okay. Soul Guide. Alright, they eat that. I don't super think I care, and I was right to hold. We go ahead, we push that now. Swamp. Well of the Forgotten. Alright. And what, see, I'm kind of hoping that, yeah, we'll do that. And say go. You know, we're just gonna hope that we don't just insta-die, but yeah, well, I certainly hope you're having a good one. I'm very excited for this Goryo's deck, to be honest. Like, alright, well, Vidar, that is big damage. Alright, that's gonna put us low. I don't like that. But they are at 3. Delta. Whack. Alright. Okay, yeah, this could end poorly for us, so, you know, it is what it is. Alright, and they're gonna hold up that Soul Guide. If they go for like a Swixer or something. Alright, Bolt Waves. Bolts. And Lava Dart. That's lethal, yep. Alright, well, that sucked. Ah, well. Alright, run it back. They did kind of combo perfect. Or not combo, but they did kind of run pretty perfect. And we didn't get any interaction for it, really. So, Okay, that's a no-lander, folks. Okay, so Emperor's, Goryo's, push. I'm gonna keep, and I'm gonna put back the Emperor and see what happens. I'm kind of thinking we go land and say go. Because if they don't do anything and we just like bin Ulamog or something, or better yet, Kodama, like Soul Scar is a pretty good one for our opponent. Let's go ahead. What's Undercity trigger? Yeah, we'll leave that on top. Alright, and I want him to really commit to this, so we'll see. I like that we've got Frog. Okay, Swifty. Alright. Alright. Yep. Bobbles us. Meh. Alright, well, let's go ahead and Fatal Push. Soul Scar. Alright, take the 2. We're going to be down to 16 after all is said and done. Alright, we'll crack. Get Undercity. Trigger. Bin. Alright, they draw. Goryo's, get back Kodama if they don't have surgical. They do not. Alright. So we lose that, but we have a bunch of snacks on board. So that is pretty cool and wins us the game. Okay. One of those was another land. Oh my dear Lord Almighty. Let's see. We're on the play, so we could try and set up. We have a lot that's good. I think I will mulligan. Okay, this is keepable. I'll put back. Done. And we're a little... well. Huh. We're just gonna hope that they don't try and interact and we can just kind of do our thing. I would like to just bin a Kodama and... Alright, we'll get Undercity. That's not gonna tell them a whole lot about what we're doing. Alright, and... Tainted Indulgence we can put on top since we've got good things to bin. Alright, Marsh Flats and say go. I mean, we could just get a swamp here more likely than not. And we'll see. Hopefully they don't put like Dolthy Voidwalker on the stack. That would suck pretty bad. Alright, they don't put anything. Alright, let's just go ahead. I'll shock it in just to have better mana fixing. Like if they blood... I don't think they're gonna blood moon me. They look like they're just mono black here. Alright, yeah. Alright. Alright, Kodama? Alright, they had the queen. I don't know. Fair enough, opponent. Main board queen, you know, like it happens. We had to set up there. Alright. Alright. Well, that is... Okay, talk about murking a, deck. Alright. Okay, alright. I don't really know what else to say about that. That was definitely a thing that happened. Yeah, I mean, like, what are you gonna do? I need one more cut. I'm trying to think of what I want to cut. I guess a push? Well, no, they're probably gonna bring in Dolthy. Maybe I cut a... I don't want to cut those. I don't really want to cut a target. Yeah, I feel like they're just not gonna interact. I mean... Alright, so... Man, like, we're getting really good hands that have, like, one too many, like, non-creature spells. So I'm gonna put back Cephalid. Just in case they go, like, Leyline. We've got Frog as an out to that. And I might just try and get Frog online, like, ASAP. You know... and just have them deal with that. Like, if they're not doing anything else. Like, that axe was something. Alright, Nihil. I mean, that is okay in my book. Like, Undercity, Trigger. Yeah, I'll put... I kind of want to draw that. Alright, I know it seems a little weird to lose the life here, but I'm gonna drop a Frog and say go. Like, just give them something they really have to deal with. Pushing Frog. Bloodsheet's Thirst. Okay. Okay. Yeah. If we get an Emperor Bones, you know, this is pretty good. Another Frog also wouldn't be bad. But we are slowly but surely starting to run him out of cards, and that's kind of what we want. Oh, how's it going, Dizzy? I hope you're having a great one. No problem. Take your time. Alright, we'll do this. We'll try and set up. We don't really have anything great going on. We're just going to try to fix the top of our deck with another Undercity. And just hope. Alright. Okay. I mean, we let them do that. I mean, like, just hope they run out of cards and they just do not find anything better. Alright. That's not what I particularly would have taken. Well, I guess it does let us bounce their Spell Bomb for no value. Alright. Actually, I don't want to draw that, and that's going to make them, like, really scared to do anything. I think they'll have to leave that up. So, we are close to threshold, which is good. You know, I'm kind of hoping they just crack that. I hate the waiting game of when do I go for it. Alright, they do it now. I'm kind of glad I don't have to worry about that anymore. So they draw a card, try and get back to parity. Alright. And... Alright, looks like not much going on over on their side either. Let's see, what do we get? Alright, well, we're drawing the wrong half of the deck so far. I kind of was hoping for like a Tainted Indulgence or something good to do. I'm kind of hoping they fire up Hive. I don't like any of them having an artifact, because this is some mono black artifact nonsense. And I think that that ends poorly for me. Alright, well. And here. Alright. Okay. Again, like, if that's more that they want to do, that's fine. I mean, like, eventually we're just gonna get, like, a Kiora or something. Okay. That's fine. I just don't really want them to have an artifact. Again, like, I'm hoping I get, like, a fetch or something. Alright, well, Consigned to Memory is good. That will, like, if they go for the Crabomination, which I think they will. God, what a bizarre deck our opponent is playing. Oh no, they had the Thoughtseize to protect the stupid thing. God, we're so screwed. Alright, oh, they took the Goryo. Okay, okay, I didn't expect that. That's fine. Alright. Okay. Alright, whatever. Alright. Okay, Marsh Flats, Sago, and that way we can... We're also getting closer to threshold. Which is not bad. Which is not bad at all. Alright. Okay. And now we'll be down to 10. Alright. Well, you know what? Let's do this. Let's see what we get. Undercity. This could just be the one where it's like we ran into like the weird deck that hard counters what we do. I don't think I want that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, yeah, let's just go ahead. Let's push one of these. I mean, that's going to draw them a card, but they're very unlikely to do anything with single mana. Alright. And again, if we can get, like, Kiora. Alright. Yuck. Here and here. Alright, well, at least we got rid of all those horrendous draws. Alright, another equally bad one. Good God Almighty, folks. Alright. Let's say they're going to fire that up. They're going to eat something. I hate this holding pattern we're in. It really is not good. Alright. They're going to eat a card from our yard. Alright, Emperor of Bones is gone, and we're going to take 5 down to 8, or down to 7. Now we're going down to 6. Yuck. Again, like, they could just have it. Maybe we were supposed to keep there, you know. Maybe we're supposed to keep the force that way. Goryo's Vengeance, and we have nothing. We've just drawn very, very poorly this game against mono black weird artifact deck with main board Queen to Dust and Crabomination combo. I remember that card from spoiler season, but I don't remember remotely what it does. Oh lord, I didn't mean to let that happen. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Alright. They could escape it, so whatever. Alright. They have more... They have 1, so I feel like it is an out. Alright, we'll do this. Alright. Trigger will eat their Circuit Mender. And see if that baits anything out of them. By God, it does. Alright, they queen their own thing. Alright. Well. Alright, we'll do this so we can block. We're still dead, though, I think. Yeah, like, them just having the queen was lights out, realistically. Like, we needed to get that Circuit Mender. It sucks, but whatever. What are you gonna do? Yep, and that's just game. Alright, weird artifact deck. Because why bother? Like, 1 ring is king. And, I will keep this. I know it seems weird at first, but when we've got Kodama, Emperor... Let's see... So, you know, we've got a lot. Alright. Upkeep. And say go. We're going to hope for the best here. I think we're going to get Undercity, probably drop Frog. You know, like, I feel like this was a solid keep. Alright. Eldrazi, yeah? Alright, let's see what we get here. Undercity, trigger. Don't want a Fatal Push here. I think Frog is a good one. I'd love a Force of Negation. Thank you, God. So I only have so much degeneracy I gotta worry about. I'm thinking about binning a Kodama with Frog. Just to see, you know. I think I'll do that on our... Alright, so green. I'll give them the Rumble. I hate to, but I think it's worth. Alright. Yeah, they get that. Rogue. Bin. Alright. Okay. Let's do this. And see what we're going to be drawing. Undercity. And trigger. Yeah, I don't think we want that. Alright. Let's see. Exile. 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 And... Alright, and let's see what we get. Wow, I'm starting to wonder if we're meant to have things not lands. We'll go ahead, we'll get Emperor of Bones down and say go. So we've got that, like, just that threat over their head. We've got multiple things going on here that are pretty scary for our opponent. We've also got this that we can... You know, let's see. If they go to dismember Emperor of Bones, I'm thinking about pitch Kodama to force to stop it and unearth it. I mean, they could have it, you know, like if they just have it all, they just have it all, and life is bad. I mean, you know, sometimes life is just horrible. Like, that's just the way of things. I do think we're going to, the nanosecond we get priority, we're going to adapt onto the Emperor. I don't know what opponent's play here is. With Force of Negation, I've got a lot of redundancy. Like, if it's some single shot Grave Hate, I might wait, honest to God, if it's like that. Because if I do this, I'm swinging in for like a metric ton. Whenever you sacrifice a non-token permanent. Okay. That's whatever. Oh, how is it going, Dizzy? I hope you're doing pretty well. Well, we're definitely not doing bad, that's for sure. Alright. Well, let's go ahead. Let's bin Ulamog. Let us adapt. Thank you. Alright. And Emperor, I think we're gonna go ahead, get Kodama. And turn everything sideways. Oh no. Ah, well, that didn't work the way I'd hoped. Oopsie doodles. Oopsie doodles. Ah, well. You know, we could be dead. That's a thing. That's a thing that can happen. I'm thinking about Tainted Indulgencing, if it comes to it. Alright, so we didn't have anything on there. That was my stupidity. I'm still unsure of how this card works. Adapt is such a weird mechanic. Oh, I had to wait. Oops, I screwed that all up. Can I only adapt once? God, I'm bad at things, folks. But we do have the Ulamog in the yard. We have Kodama, so that's going to be a lot. We're just going to hope that we can endure a few things coming our way. Again, I've probably screwed this up with my own stupidity. I am going to see what I get off this Tainted. Because I would like to churn through, discard that. Exile Spell Snare. Make sure that that is gone. Alright, so that is going to give them ring mana. But if we get back Ulamog and, yep. Alright, cool. We could still win. Probably not gonna happen. I screwed this all up. I really wish I knew how adapt worked on this. I wish I knew how adapt worked as a mechanic. Alright. Yep. Okay, so they do still have mana. God, I hate grinding station decks. Alright, well. Yeah, they come in. That's fine. Alright, well. Goryo's, Ulamog, let's see if you got anything. That's probably game because you don't have enough permanents. Okay, well, Consigned to Memory is looking like a very real card here, folks. I don't know how I feel about Fatal Push. Spell Pierce, I'm a little like, it's very mid at best, so I think I'm gonna cut it. I do like this in case they try and Leyline us. I feel like that's a Leyline deck. I don't know how I feel about Emperor Bones. I'm kind of loath to cut combo pieces. Maybe I cut a couple Fatal Pushes, like just because we're bringing in the disputes. Spellsnare hitting one of their key combo cards is like legit. So, yeah. I need to find one more cut. I think Bitter Triumph actually does kill stuff. Not a very controversial take there, I don't think. Yeah, maybe I cut one because it only hits exactly stuff, you know, like exactly grinding station. Honest to God, if I had a way to bend these, I'd keep this, but this hand doesn't do anything otherwise. Okay. I'll keep, I think I'm gonna put back the Colosseum, because if they like Leyline, this hand doesn't do anything if I don't have something, so. And like, this is a hand where it's like, I can just get lucky. Alright, Kiara's not a bad alternative to a lot of things. I'll put that on top and say go. I mean, again, like, we don't really have any protection for anything, so I'm kind of hoping they go, like, Flesh Raker, and then we can Fatal Push it. Alright, yeah, whatever. They're gonna target themselves, because why in God's name would you ever target me with that? If your opponent... Alright, let's crack. I'm gonna get an island. Probably should get a swamp, but I can do that next turn. And let's see. We'll see what they do and say go. I mean, we could be dead. Like, I really don't know how our opponent's deck works. Alright, so 4 colors. That's probably Thought Knot. And then I'll let them do their thing. My guess is this is like Eldrazi of some description. I'm kind of thinking, we'll see what they take with... I'd imagine it's Thought Knot. It could be One Ring. Okay, not what I was expecting in the slightest, I gotta say. Uh-huh, yep, I knew that would be coming down the pipe at some point in the future. Yep. Folks, wow. But they don't really have much else, and I'm kind of okay, like, alright. Crack. I get a swamp. They might have Blood Moon. It's unlikely, but I'm gonna Kiara. Alright, trigger. I like Whale, because that does bounce stuff, so I think I'll go here and push. Say go. We're getting closer to that all-important. I mean, they could surgical my Goryos and I would be sad. You know, I mean, like, some days you just get sad. I mean, like, it is what it is. We do have a threat down. We've got pressure. I mean, they could bolt Kiora. I mean, it happens, you know, what are you gonna do? Alright, that thing that I don't know what it does. Alright, Soul Guide 84, you know, is what it is. Okay. Yeah, they eat our vengeance. Alright. Okay, consign to memory is a really good one. So here, I think I'm going to return there, and then I'm just gonna swing with Kiora and start beating down. Like, that's the thing folks don't really realize a lot, is that, you know, Kiora, she's got power and toughness. I mean, we've got a consign, so I can just counter something on the way down. They have found every graveyard hate spell they could ask for. So, you know, it's what it is. I'm probably going to drop Frog next turn. Alright. Consign, you had to see that coming, opponent. And I might honestly just play Emperor Bones and, how's it going, Corbin? Eat their Prospector. That's an option that I've got open to me. Alright, let's attack. Alright. Say hi to the Emperor. And away we go. Alright, they're going to draw a card. That is, honest to God, beautiful. Unless they have, like, a way to combo off and kill us. That would suck. Alright. Yeah. I mean, even Unuamog with 2 counters isn't bad. And adapting this, okay. They do get more this way. I'm hoping they just cycle. They forget that they can... Yeah, and then I think I just swing House if they don't kill the Emperor. They might be setting up an Emperor kill. Oh. Underworld Breach is for value, maybe? Like, because they just don't right now. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not going to play through that. That is game. I'm not going to play through that. I was afraid they might be that kind of deck. So I do think I want this, and I want Spell Snare. I'm not really thinking push is good at all. I'm thinking push is very bad. I just try and get stuff on the way down. You know, it is what it is. Like, this is match 3. We lost to, of all things, Crabomination, so I'm going to keep this. I'm going to drop a Watery Grave, tapped, and say go. No, we won't. All right. And we're just going to hope that we get them. You know, like, this is kind of our plan, is just get them. All right, that is beautiful. I get a untap here. I'll do this. and see what happens. I don't have a good anything to do, so, you know. Oh, the Emperor, so trigger. Put on top. Let's say go, and if they present something, we will... if it is a One Ring, we've got Force of Negation. We'll pitch probably Spell Snare. Alright, Bauble. They're going to know about the other Force. Yeah. Okay. We can't stop them from doing that. So they're going to see we're getting that Force of Negation. And what? Woo. There, here, and all right. God, has there ever been a worse card printed? Ever been a worse card printed than Veil of Summer? Like, serious question, folks. Oh my god, I hate Veil of Summer. Oh, I hate Veil of Summer. We countered it, but god, I'm just salty it exists. Like, I was reminded it existed, and, like, all of my hate, folks. All of my hate. Alright. So, we've got that underneath our Emperor of Bones. And, yeah, we just keep this alive till next turn. So, good. At least I hope it is. You know. Alright. I mean, we can't stop that, whatever it is. It's coming down. Unless it is specifically Kozilek's command. And if they Veil, I might just vomit. If they Veil, I might just vomit. I hate Veil of Summer, folks. Like, I really just... Oh my god, despise that card. I mean, does it need to be banned? Probably not. Probably not. It does check a lot of things in the format. And I'm honest to god hoping that, they just don't have anything else. They might Pithy Needle Emperor of Bones. You know, Stirrings, I like that. So we're going to be cracking this. Alright. Okay, so let's crack this, and I just want to see what we're drawing next turn. Undersea Sewers, triggers. God, I don't want that. Alright. Adapt. And... Alright. That, I guess, sure. Alright. Hit them for a bunch. You know, like, One Ring is a very real deal thing they can have. That's gonna buy them a lot of time to All Is Dust or something. And if they do that, like, we're sad. We're very sad if they do that. You know, I'm hoping I could just cheese this one out. That, you know, like, 1,000,000 power on board. Okay, they're rumbling. They are looking for that One Ring. Okay, Grinding Station. Flesh Raker? Maybe. That is a lot, but I don't know that it... Because they can do that, this, they've got... Alright. Yep, they've got that. I mean, they might have it in hand, like, okay, Soul Guide Lantern. Okay. I mean, they've got a lot of mana. They've got 2, yeah, exile, whatever, dude. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Alright, they exile a card from their own graveyard. Again, I don't super know how Adapt works, everybody. I'm not very smart. Okay, and then they just can't beat everything on board. I do not blame them. There's a tough weapon order right there. Abomination does. I remember the name and everything was cool. That's what I remember about it. Okay, we're on the draw. This is no land, so... Okay, this is lands. This is ways to find stuff. So I'm gonna put back there. And yeah, we're just gonna hope. I like that we have double push. I'm probably about to not like that we have double push, considering this is Eldrazi. But, you know, we've got Goryo's Vengeance. We've got double Goryo, so I think what we're going to do is, almost no matter what, we're going to be binning. This is going to be a hand to Thoughtseize apart. I'm just going to say that, like, just straight up here. Alright, put on top. Okay, that makes me kind of... Alright, so we'll crack. Well of the Forgotten is looking pretty real deal. I'll go blue here just to save on life. So cast, look at the top 3, and we're just gonna hope to get lucky. Okay, we'll do that, because we can get back Kiora with Goryo's and set up for another turn. That also turns on Revolt, so Tree Folk. 6. Alright. Okay, so we gotta do this. We got a Goryo's cast here. Trigger, Ben, and swing. Yes. I don't know what they're doing, but I know, like, in no uncertain terms do I want them to have a 6 down. Alright. Okay, 3 ball is live. Alright, can I get an Ulamog just to put this thing away? I cannot. Alright, do you have something? Attack all. Scoopsville. Alright, well, that was Magic in some form or fashion. That was Magic the Gathering being played, I suppose. I really wish I had some insight to pontificate on that. I don't know what opponent's doing. I mean, like, I'm bringing in the forces just because they can counter triggers from stuff. I mean, like, the fact they had double cavern, bleh, but, you know, what can I do about that? Like, God's honest truth. I kind of want damping spheres here. I guess the question is, what are the cuts? Part of me's kind of wanting to go a push for 1. I like tainted, maybe? We'll try it like that. We're up a game, so we do have a little bit of wiggle room, and I think that's a good use of it. Like, bleh. That is disgusting. Okay, this is a much more tenable hand. I'm gonna keep... I don't think Colosseum's great in a vacuum. You know, I like that we have a tainted still. Okay, so that's nice. And all right. Don't thought not me. Yeah, I'm gonna do this now. Watery Grave. I mean, like, we get to just 1 mana stop it, so... Yeah, there you go. Good job, opponent. I kind of think I just Emperor Bones here, put the Fear of God in them. Alright, kill this or I've got a Thought Knot, opponent. Kill this or I have a Thought Knot. I mean, also I like this because I just swing with both. Now, they are going to get to draw a card off of this play. Which... okay. Okay. Weird, but alright. The tree folk themselves. Alright. Trigger, yeah, we'll put on top. And say go. I don't like that they can get value here. I mean, if they do, they kind of do, and I don't really think I've got a great way around that, but alright. They mill, they do get a Trinisphere. So I think I'm gonna Tainted and just see if I can get lucky and get a, just another card. Like, because I'm hoping they tap out for it. Eldrazi, okay. Talisman of Curiosity. Okay. I mean, I also think just like momentum of just moving through my deck here is worth. So I'm going to Tainted. I'm going to put back. I'm going to toss the Colosseum. Okay, Emperor of Bones. All right, we do that. I do that to police the yard, right? Like, I do that. I take their Trinisphere. You know, and say go. We have consigned for most of their stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do that just to see. Okay. Whatever. I'm okay taking that. All right. Yeah, we'll kick that. All right. And there we go. I mean, they still do get a land off that. Sucks, but it is what it is. All right, yep. And again, like, if we could just get something going on here, you know. Like, if we can get a... Wow. Could you maybe just not do so much fun? They found another one. Yuck. God, could you quit with all of your nonsense, opponent? All right. Yeah, exile a talisman and say go. Like, we just cannot seem to get any traction this game. That said, we are playing in their yard too, so if they're not careful with these 6 attacks, they can wind up in a very bad spot. I'll let that go. Yeah, it does its thing. Alright. Alright, let's see what they get here. So, trigger. Alright, alright, we'll do this now. Cast here. Alright, and yeah, take 3. Alright. Again, 3-ball is really annoying, and we're not drawing lands, which is even more annoying. So we'll do this, trigger here, get whatchamacallit of the whatevers. And if they don't kill this, you know, okay, oh no, yeah, we're just dead. Oh god, I hate Eldrazi. Ah, well, you know, like, we just didn't find anything that game. Like, we spun our wheels, and we never had a legendary hit the yard. Maybe we, no, I think we keep. Like, you know, yes, I would love to play first. Okay, Emperor, Kiora, Frog. Alright, I like this, so keep. I feel like Frog, Emperor, that's all really good. Kiora, we don't have much else going on, but, you know, like, it doesn't take a lot for us to get going. And, yeah, well, Devourer of Destiny is a card that Eldrazi got that one could argue they probably shouldn't have, but whatever, you know. Turn 1 Chalice is so fun. I mean, that's really just fair and balanced magic, you know? Chalice on 1 on turn 1. I mean, not that it's good enough these days, but... Okay, alright, well... I mean, they're going to have to do it on their turn if we get Frog. So, I would love... yeah, we'll put that on top. Alright. I'm gonna do this. I know it's a lot of life when we don't have to, but this is going to set up for other things, and it leaves us a Fatal Push online next turn. You know. Alright. Okay. Okay, let's bin that. Alright, let's go attacking. We draw, well, we're not really holding up anything, so I think I'm just going to drop Kiora to add more power. Alright, here and here. I mean, I hate to get rid of another Frog, but like, just threatening, like, having it with this, like, if they go 6 here, that's fine. Sowing Myco is, like, whatever, really. Right, yeah, they do have some ramp going on. I mean... Okay. Bitter Triumph, huh? Emperor of Bones. And Swamp. Well, that's just attack, so here. Okay, so we can only adapt as a sorcery. Good to know. Oops. Oopsie doodles. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well. Oh, well. So 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we could just get roiled. But if we do, we do. I think it is big sweeper time. Ooh, Devourer of Destiny. Okay, they're going to eat our Emperor. That's fine. All right. You know what? I think I might push this now while we've got Revolt. So there. All right. Okay, Tainted. All right. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go digging. There. Okay. All right. Let's do this. All right. Okay. Yes, we'll make big thing. All right. They do that. I don't care. I get a million dudes and... All right. And they have to do some kind of sweeper effect now. Okay. Fine. All right, they're tapped out. So cast discard there. Cast there. Well, I thought I had enough. Oops. And we cashed the league, everybody. So we're on the play. That's always great when you're a proactive deck. Keep. I mean, we're going to be hard to Thoughtseize apart, so upkeep. Undercity, trigger, bin, and if we get lucky, all good. I do think we frog, though. I think we frog. Okay. I'm a little less hype about that, but Swamp. Frog, go. Alright. If they go for damage-based removal... Okay, this has to be control, right? Alright. Yes. Island. Alright. Does that change it? Oh god, this is one of those stupid decks that just blows up your lands. Bleh. Alright, yeah, demo field. I'm hoping that we could just get a Goryo's. That we can just get a Goryo's. Fortunately, we do have counter magic that uniquely interacts with the garbage. Alright. Yeah, we'll do blue. Alright. Because if we get Goryo's and then we just protect our land, like... Yes. Alright. Black. Tainted. Okay, good. Even better. Do you have a plan for that, opponent? Mm-hmm. Yes. Alright. Alright, there you go. Dude's made. Honest to God, I might get the other watery grave. Like, depending on what they do here. Like, just so I can take an Indulgence Ulamog and, like, I'm gonna Stone Rain you. But I mean, like, this is a board state. This is them dead. This is them dead. What are you doing? Not that. So I'm hoping they pick, okay. I was hoping they'd either scoop or just pick off one and then I can, Ulamog, that would be getting like 7 Annihilator triggers, and I like that. I like that a lot. So I cut those. We bring these in, and I think we're just careful with our mana. Like, we're just careful. Like, Spell Snare seems good. Okay, yeah, this is... I feel like this is keepable against them. Like... We just, like, fetch very carefully. Okay, and say go, like we're insulated against Blood Moon. I am going to go ahead. I don't like that we have more basics in hand, but we'll get an Undercity on their instep. I don't think they can instant speed anything. Alright, because she has something to get back with a Goryo's. Alright. Land. We'll do that. We'll say go. Again, I don't like that we've got one of our basics in hand. Or our blue source, I should say. All right, we'll see. They might demo field us here. If they do, I'm going to float blue, get the swamp. And this is also going to tap them out. I don't see this as a deck that's rightly gonna, oh, I hate when they do that. I hate when they play well. You know, it is what it is. All right. Tainted. You go. All right. Another one. All right, trigger. Boop, 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 boop. All right. All right, all right. Froggy. Froggin. Say go. Path. I hate to, but yeah, we'll get that. Well, you know. We've got enough in the yard. I think we can kind of freely pitch the Kodama, like, depending on what they do. No! No! I think I'm gonna do this just to make sure we churn through better. Let's see. Put on top. Blue, black. Here. Alright. Froggy. Frog go. All right. Now, I swear to God, if we could get this card called Goryo's Vengeance, our deck is built around, we might actually start winning. You know, a crazy thought, I know. A crazy thought, I know, folks. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm glad that they didn't, like, do something better with that. Woo, here. I think I'm going to eat, I think I'll take Ulamog here. Oh, I should have played out that frog. Whoopsie doodles. I mean, if we get one ringed, we can still Ulamog off of Emperor. And that will, like, they have to deal with this. Because if we Ulamog off Emperor, yep, now they're going to blow up their lands. No, because we don't have any. Now, the fact they tap, that's pretty good. You know, and we can... God, no, we don't have any more. I really do not like this, if you all can't tell. So they've only got one. I feel like this is getting bolted. God, I hate cleansing wildfire. It's never like... Oh, haha, you couldn't beat that. Too bad. So sad. I thought that was great. I liked that. I hate like the red-white land destruction deck, and I'm kind of like just ultimately ambivalent. Like pawns that can be obnoxious, but it's not that bad. Then I saw them try and one ring me, and I'm like, okay, I am glad that you're going to be forced to sacrifice 7 permanents and lose this much life. That brings me a deep joy down in my heart. So, you know, that was really cool. I really liked that. I want a million more things like that. Oh my god. Overall, I think this is where it is. I like Coma better than Atroxa. Like, straight up. I think that he's just better than her. Like, yeah, he doesn't gain you life, but he's harder to kill because of the Ward 4. And, like, yeah, we don't have any shenanigans to keep him around, but do you really need him around when he has dealt 8 and leaves 12 power on the board? And your opponent starts at 20, remember that. So, also those have trample, because of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Oh, actually, no, they don't. Yeah, well, yeah, that's fine. Kiara, I mean, she's get backable with Goryo's Vengeance. You know, her trigger, like, sometimes you can be at, like, you know, she enters there as your 7th, your Goryo's, you put some others in, you swing with her, and you have an 8/8 left over for your troubles. I think that's pretty good. Ulamog is Ulamog. Busted OP card is busted in OP. I know, like, an Eldrazi Titan is overpowered. Who could have seen that coming? Interaction Suite's pretty good. I liked it. Bitter Triumph here is All-Star. Frog is Frog. Frog is great. Consign is great. Disputes, I like them. Force and Negation, pretty house card. Again, I think Listening should be toxic. Because, like, it was not going to do... It wasn't going to do anything against Mono Red, whereas Toxic would have had text. So, you know. Alright, let's open these chests and see. We'll open them one at a time for added suspense. Okay. Alright. It doesn't seem anything important, but we're going to be getting yet another 3 league, which I always like. Okay. You know, there we go. Alright, so 3 more. Hope we get a good hit. Playing into that RNG. Okay, 20 play points. Not bad, not bad. So, well on our way to another league. Alright, what do we get this time? More play points, a Forge, and a Maelstrom Pulse. I remember when that card used to actually be worth a little bit. Alright, and let's open that last one. Will we get something good? Meh. Okay. You know, not the best, not the worst, by any stretch of the imagination, folks. So, that was a good league.